99% of older men don't do this, but younger women love it. Picture this. An older guy walks into a room confident enough to hold his own, but he's doing something that makes younger women lean in without even realizing it. The truth, most older men miss out on these subtle habits. And that's exactly why the rare few who do them stand out like diamonds and gravel. Let's break down the surprising things younger women secretly love, but almost no older men actually do. 1. Letting silence build tension. Most older men rush to fill every gap in conversation, thinking pauses make them look awkward or boring. Younger women, however, interpret silence very differently. A man who can sit back, sip his drink, and let the quiet hang for a moment comes across as mysterious, composed, and deeply confident. It's like watching a poker player who doesn't flinch. That calm silence makes her lean forward, wondering what you're going to say next. It's not about words, it's about presence. 2. Showing fascination instead of facts. Older men often think they need to impress younger women by sharing their achievements, experiences, or advice. But what she craves isn't a walking TED Talk. When you show fascination in her thoughts, her passions, or even her quirky little stories, it flips the dynamic. Suddenly she feels seen, not lectured. That kind of attention feels electric because it's so rare. Instead of talking about the time you closed a big deal in '98, you're intrigued by how she lights up when describing her favorite hobby. That curiosity feels like oxygen to her. 3. Moving slower than expected. The world she lives in is full of speed. Fast texts, fast swipes, fast everything. When an older man doesn't rush, whether it's the way he speaks, the way he gestures, or the way he takes his time to respond, it feels like stepping into another dimension. That slower pace communicates security and control, almost like saying, "I'm not in a hurry because I've got nothing to prove." And oddly enough, that unhurried energy makes her pulse quicken. 4. Making her compete with your peace. Younger women are used to men competing for their attention. But when an older man flips it, making her realize she's competing with the calm joy of his own peace, it's magnetic. Maybe it's the way you choose to spend your Sunday morning gardening instead of blowing up her phone. Maybe it's how you prioritize your workout or your quiet reading time. It sends a message. I like you, but I like my peace more. That balance forces her to step into your world instead of dragging you into hers. 5. Using playful restraint. This one's almost unfair in how powerful it is. Instead of diving straight into flattery or obvious flirting, an older man who uses playful restraint drives younger women crazy. It could be holding back a compliment just long enough to make her wonder if you noticed, or giving her a teasing smile without explaining it right away. It's like holding a gift just out of reach, not to frustrate, but to build anticipation. And that anticipation, it's intoxicating. 6. Asking questions she's never been asked. Younger women hear the same lines on repeat. What do you do for fun? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yawn. But when an older man asks something that cuts deeper, like, what moment in your life changed you the most? Or, what's the weirdest little habit you're secretly proud of? Her brain lights up. Suddenly, you're not another guy in the crowd. You're the one sparking thoughts she didn't even know she wanted to share. That originality sticks. 7. Holding your frame when she tests you. Here's a little secret. Younger women test older men more than they admit. Maybe she pokes fun at your taste in music or tries to get a rise out of you by joking about your age. Most older men either get defensive or try too hard to prove they're still cool. But the rare man who just smiles, shrugs, and doesn't bite. He passes the test with flying colors. That calm reaction makes her think, wow, he can't be shaken. And respect is the foundation of attraction. 8. Creating moments instead of chasing approval. Younger women don't remember the long list of nice things you said to them. They remember the way you made them feel in a single moment. That could be the way you calmly adjusted her jacket when the wind picked up, the way you shared a funny story with perfect timing, or even the way you didn't check your phone once during dinner. Most older men chase approval by trying to prove their value.